What about that Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain trailer?
Yeah.
It looked cool. No idea what was going on.
No idea.
Yeah, it's so funny. Metal Gear's so funny, man.
I feel like it's a series that just consistently pushes away as many people as it does bring in, because it's so polarizing and confusing. Like, someone like me, like, I don't know what my next first Metal Gear game will be, because they just keep making me go, I have no idea what's happening. It's incredibly puzzling to me. And it's beautiful and it's cool. I love the tone and the theme and everything like that, but and that vulture. But
There's
what is
so
happening?
much going on in that trailer,
vulture.
even as a Metal Gear fan. Like, I'm you know, calling out different things that I see and recognize, and then like he's got like Big Boss is clearly talking to somebody and then turning a knife and trying to shove it in his own arm or chest. You're like, what is going on right now?
Can you make any, like, can you give us a Cliff Notes version of the trailer, like?
Of this trailer?
Were you able to identify like an arc of the trailer? Like,
no, I mean that's the thing. It's fragmented all over.
that.
I mean the stuff with like the ashes and whatever. That's all got to be Big Boss. I imagine coming back to finding like all of this here, right? They lost a whole bunch of people in Ground Zero. Spoilers. You know what I mean? Their team went, but then Big Boss got hurt there too. And this is the whole confusing part. I thought he was supposed to be in a coma for a long time. Like, and then he comes out of it. Like, I don't know. The Phantom Pain, how much of it's just in his mind? That's the stuff we don't know, you know what I mean? So theoretically, me looking at this, I think it picks up sometime after Ground Zero, burning all the bodies of the people lost at Mother Base. Now he goes out, he empties the ashes in there, but instead of emptying them all, he rubs them on his face to signify that he's going to go out and try to fix this. Because like you were calling out, it looks like they're on Big Shell.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like Big Shell to me, but I don't.
But that's the whole thing of like, Big Shell obviously isn't created yet, but the whole thing is that Mother Base is Big Shell in a way. When you're playing Peace Walker and you're building out Mother Base, you're building these Big Shell properties.
And that's the thing, I mean, that encapsulates.
And this is what Brian was talking about.
No,
he has no idea what we're talking about.
Actually,
Metal Gear in a while.
that helped immensely.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really helpful.
Yeah.
About halfway through, I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But
All right, good.
But that's what I was saying. I mean, like, Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2, I really loved, and after that, I kind of just stopped paying attention and have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even know if Big Shell existed in this particular.
No, it does not
game,
exist.
'cause I have no idea like what the timeline even is. But you can't deny that the game looks really pretty.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
It's ambitious as hell.
He fights a kid here, a young kid with blonde hair. It looks like, I was thinking maybe that's Jack, maybe that's Raiden. You know what I mean? That's how they're bringing him into this complicated story already.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, that.
Yeah, but again, that's how they built it. I mean, Big Shell was a big deal, because remember, they built Big Shell in Metal Gear. Well, it was already built in Metal Gear, and it was there to clean up an oil spill. So, I mean, this wouldn't fly. You're not going to put Mother Base down as Big Shell and have nobody figure it out.
Fair enough.
And there we go, more some CQC training with the boys.
The biggest disappointment was that there's no sign of Fat Man.
Yeah, no Fat Man. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say release date.
Oh, no. No,
yeah.
no, I don't care about that either. I want to see Fat Man.
This is probably young Drebin, knowing this game, how there's really, it seems like it's such a complicated story, but once you like figure out the threads, you can just tie them back, because they're all going to come back to each other and find young people right here. Like, I think that's Jack, based on the trailer, seeing it at a glance. I'm sure Baby Rose is in here somewhere too.
see, now you're losing me again.
That's the idea.
But still no idea when it's going to be out.
No.
I assume not this year.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the whole reason they put out, or one of the reasons they put out Ground Zero, right, to make the wait a little bit more bearable.
Yep.
And so you'd imagine, yeah, this is probably fall next year, 2015, I imagine.
Well, we do know it's coming out very soon is The Last of Us on PS4.
Right?
Yep.
July 29th.
Yep.
And that looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic. I was a little puzzled by the trailer.
Spoilers in it?
Hey everybody, if you haven't played this PS3 exclusive and you want to buy it for your new PlayStation 4, cool.
Yeah.
We're going to ruin a lot of the moments
Here's
here.
all of it.
The first scene was like a really important scene in the game that sets the whole tenor of the game. I don't understand. That really is confusing. Like that, you couldn't just not use some of these scenes.
Yeah.
The whole game has been remastered, so find some things that are a little more ambiguous.
I mean, it's one of those, maybe we're overanalyzing it. I mean, we know what every scene means, right?
Sure.
So maybe that to somebody else, but like there's a scene at the end with Joel running around carrying Ellie, and it's like, all right, well.
Interesting use of Nirvana
Yeah, of
cover
course, we
song,
should
too.
point out Troy Baker's waiting in the wings. We'll talk to him about all
he's
this
going
in
to
a
be
second.
second on the
Throw him under the bus.